I want to give you the tale of two tanks here. We're going to talk about this basin right here that has hardly any algae at all, has a heavy plant load and a light fish load. No algae. The tilapia in here eat the duckweed. This thing is very close to being balanced and has actually gotten more balanced as the sun and the days have gotten longer. Then I want to tell you about a tank that has so much algae you can't even see through it. We're talking about the turtle tank. All right, this tank first. What do we have going on here? A ridiculous plant load, like above 75%. Tons of plants growing here. This is growing like crazy. This is the regrow basin. These are all like plants we wouldn't put in a box, but we don't want to let die. So you got like, 2 stems of Alternanthera that are just, that's it. Some random Ludwigia, some other random Ludwigia, just, random stuff we don't want to get rid of, but we kind of don't know what to do with. We don't want to throw away the plants, so we throw them in here. They may have algae on them. There's a troop of probably 40 to 50 tilapia that live in here. They're all about this big, and they do a great job of working. We do not put any food in here, okay? We do not feed them. They feed themselves. They take care of themselves. They're hard workers. They feed themselves, and they produce Bacopiella flame like this. This is balanced. We use a 75% rule. 75% full of plants. Let's just say the surface area of this is at least 75% full plants. It's more than that. We also use a lot of floating plants, and aside from me stirring it up, you can literally see pretty far across this underwater. Like, this is a pretty clean basin right here. The plants are just kind of whatever with stems, but overall the water quality is clean. The algae is extremely limited on these plants. I hardly see any of it. The plants are out competing the algae. There is enough plant load in here that they're absorbing all the readily available nutrients. And we're not putting any more readily available nutrients because we don't feed the fish. The fish waste is all they're consuming. So they're eating everything that they can. There's also floating plants here. The floating plants absorb the excess nutrients faster because they're above the water line. They absorb the readily available CO2, and they get a ridiculous amount of light. So this is balanced. Converse this with the turtle tank. Let's talk about excess nutrients. I have no idea how many times a day people feed the stupid turtle, okay? Can't control it, don't know it. It's comical to me. I fed the guy myself the other day, the girl myself the other day. So no idea how much goes in there. What's the plant load? Almost non-existent except for this ginormous umbrella palm. This umbrella palm is growing like crazy. This is a 350-gallon aquarium from our friends at Custom Aquarium. It's filled probably, 150 gallons full. And it has one big umbrella palm. So 75% rule is nowhere near in effect. In fact, we're at like 10% plant load. That one plant is growing like crazy, but the algae is growing like crazy because the turtle waste, I can't even tell you how much waste that turtle produces. I don't know how much it poops and eats and all that stuff. I have no idea, but I'm assuming it's a ton. And then we do not have the readily available heavy plant load, light fish load to keep an algae-free aquarium. So the one umbrella palm is doing a lot of hard work here. But my team is doing a great job of taking care of this place and making sure that turtle is well fed, thus that turtle is pooping everywhere, thus that water is going to probably remain a nice little green color unless we do a water change on it because there's nothing absorbing the excess nutrients around. You want a clean aquarium, I need you to get a ridiculous amount of plants and a lighter fish load and you will have a crystal clear, good looking aquarium full of plants.